advice or maybe any warnings you may give the person that ultimately is chosen to select you, to replace you?
Well, it's like the economy as a whole. It's an ever-changing industry. You know, growing up as a kid, you know, in a very traditional LTL regional regulated carrier, you know, the world looks completely different today. The significance of truckload to our economy right now is something you couldn't have envisioned back in the 1970s, and you know, here we are 45 years later, and you know, they're moving the preponderance of freight in this country. I think the you know, again, the level of congestion, so whoever follows me is going to have to pick up the mantle and keep running with the, you know, the concerns we have about investment and infrastructure. But you know, 3PLs and all these different sorts of operational configurations that each of our members is engaged in means they have a different view of what policies or what concerns are important to them. So it's harder to sort of, you know, be the one-size-fits-all that ATA has traditionally always been. And yet, you know, every time we end up getting into some sort of squabble that's kind of got a one-off element to it, we ultimately end up appreciating that if we can't circle back around and speak with one voice, be united as an industry over on Capitol Hill, our chances of our legislative policy, legal success start to diminish very quickly. So the challenge to the next person is to come in the midst of a very changing you know, industry and, you know, jump right on and you know, carry forward.